What is up, guys? Zach Scott here, playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. We're going to start today's episode by doing the Pinata Party, but what I want to show you, someone sent me a strategy today for how to break 10 million in the battles mode, and I'm going to show you the strategy. Now, I'm not going to get as high a score as this person did. I'm trying to find it really quick as this loads in. There's no plants. There we go. There are the plants. Sure, block them. Sure, we're going to have to block them, put down some spike, weed, why not? The person who sent it in, drum roll please, let's see, who did it? Okay, yeah, put this here, I'm trying to find it, dude. Okay, where is it? I'll find it, there it is. This wasn't it. Let's see. Yu Yang sent a strategy in, here we go, hold on. There we go, now I can focus on this. I just kind of went all out. We can stop with the tombstones, please. All right. Pinata parties are going to get harder because Progressive is not sponsoring them anymore. All right. But no, man, they keep messing me up, dude. Here we go. Block right there. Let's fast forward. I just wanted to do this because I didn't know when it was going to reset. It said 2 hours, but I was a little thrown off because... You'll see. Hold on. Well, because it's almost midnight for me, and it usually resets at midnight for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and block everything. Yep. Stop the piano dude from playing, please. He's very rude. There we go. Does that not break him? I mean, he's like right there. Here, let's put one in the back. There you go. One in the back. Pull him back. Put one in the back. Pull him back. There we go. I feel pretty good about this one. These guys are gonna suffer. Pull him back. There we go. Adios. So yeah, Yu Yang sent the strategy in. He got 31 million. I don't know how. I really don't know how. One thing about it is that, all of his plants are mastered, like all the way. I don't know how you do that, mastery 200. He is at level 10 appeasement. I don't have it, but we're not gonna play again. Hopefully soon, maybe by the end of this, we'll have, unless it really is 2 hours from now in which that thing resets. I'm used to it resetting a lot sooner, but yeah, 2 hours too, that's so weird. Okay, anyway, go ahead and grab our reward for playing today's Pinata Party. So yeah, if we take a look here, we are going to go on to the arena mode in battles, and yeah, I'm kind of down at the bottom of Jade League, and plus I got to play enough to get electricity, a few more seed packets for electricity. Jade League is super competitive. Look at this, it's a mess. But here's a strategy, and it uses Torchwood, which I have actually finally mastered. So I got Torchwood to a max rank, and then of course we need to get a lot more plants to max rank so I can do more episodes based on the plants of max rank. But this strategy that Yu Yang sent in at Yu Yang Senpai on Twitter, this is we turned it upside down. There we go. Sorry about that. It's this strategy, not that. I was testing out the Primal Pea Shooter. It's not it. So the 3-peater Torchwood strategy, classic strategy, which has come into prominence in the past few months. This is it. This is the plants that you want. Torchwood, which I now have mastered, and then of course the appeasement, which I only have level 1. He has level 10. A level 10 Power Lily, which I do have, and of course a mastered Blover that we're gonna spam. And then my 3-peater's only level 17. He has his mastered at 200. So he's gonna get 31 million. Last time I did this, I got 13 million, which breaks 2 million. My previous score was 9.5 million. So here's the key. Here's the secret. You're gonna populate this like so, and then you're gonna just unleash the plant food. Keep dropping Blovers. Let's rock. Let's see how much score we get today, or this particular round. I'm gonna try to do the best I can do. I am ready. Hold on. So we're gonna drop down Blover like crazy, and then as soon as we get this, I'm gonna drop that here. There we go. There you go. That's what we want to see, right? And then just keep on. We're gonna keep dropping down Blover as soon as we can. I'm gonna put down appeasement now that we have a full column of 3-peater. And he sure is taking a pummeling, right? And then as soon as they start getting close, I'm gonna maybe use my plant food. Like so. Let's do it again. Hold on, they're getting close. They're getting too close. Oh geez, we might need to do it again. One more time. We don't know what's happening. Okay, there we go. Now I see it. For what it is. It's hard to see what's going on, but I am constantly dropping down Blover in this area. We now have 2 columns. Excuse me. Someone needs to take out this guy. He's gone. I wish we would have taken him out earlier, but that's okay. We're gonna have appeasement again right now, so we can take a little break from plant food. And basically, you know, as soon as we get the money for it, I drop in the 3-peaters. So, all right, here we go. Now that the Gargantuar is coming through like crazy. Here we go. Drop that in again. You know, basically a constant stream of damage. We're already at 4 million. There we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and unleash again. And see, nothing's coming to eat the blowover, which is wonderful. All right, we took care of that. Blowover in the back as well. So now we have everything full. So we're solid. Here we go. 40 seconds remain. We've already broke 9 million. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do another one on the appeasement so that we have another appeasement for the end. All right, look at that, look at that. Beautiful, right? 12 seconds remain. Let's go. Hopefully we can get him down. We may not be able to get him down one more level. If we did, we would break, yeah, darn. We got 14 million. 14 million's my new record. We almost got him again. We almost could have maybe hit. Well, anyway, we did a really good job. Nowhere near 31 million. Of course, if I had all of my things mastered, then maybe that would change. But Yu Yang, thank you for the strategy. It really helped me get past the 10 million mark all the way to 14 million. Thank you so much. This episode, we're going to showcase a max level Torchwood and what it can do. And what it's going to be an interesting episode because Torchwood doesn't really do anything on its own. It definitely requires the P's to be there. It does one thing on its own, which is it kind of, well, we'll look at the almanac. It does one thing on its own, which it kind of warms the plants nearby, so it's great for frostbite caves. If you take a look, Torchwood turns peas that pass through them into fireballs that deal twice as much damage. It's immune to frost, and it warms nearby plants, so it makes it ideal for frostbite caves. And then, I'll just read this. Torchwood and Snapdragon have become fast friends. They like to hang out either at either the Tiki Lounge or the Renaissance Fair. So, right now, it does have a small chance to boost because I have mastered it, only 1%, but we're probably gonna have to rely on boosting it. Of course, with the plant food ability, that goes up even more, which is awesome. And so the plant food ability, I think it's 3 times as much. The fireballs deal 3 times as much when it has a plant food ability. And now the only thing though that when you upgrade it, you don't get any sort of multiplier on the damage, I don't believe. But what you do get is that it has an elevated toughness of up to 2,000 toughness right here, which is at max level. The sun cost drops significantly. It starts out at 175 at level 1. Once you hit level 2, it's 150. Once you hit level 4, it's 125. At level 6, it's 100. At level 8, it's 75. And now at level 10, it's 50. So it's only going to cost me 50 to put it down. It already has a really fast recharge rate of 5 seconds. So by the time it's level 10, it's going to be really, really useful if you want to bring in pea shooters, especially for battles mode, because it saves you a lot of money. You're not putting down 175, you're putting down 50, which is like less than a third. So that's a good thing already. So it costs 50 sun right now at max level, which is the main benefit. And it's tough, of course, which is good. But you don't really get any damage boosts for getting it upgraded all the way. At least I don't believe so. So I also think that when you use the plant food effect, the range of warming nearby plants increases. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna thinking about how do we showcase the Torchwood. Well, we have to bring in pea shooters with it. That's like the only way. We have to bring in pea shooters. That's going to be a given. So there is a particular stage that I'd like to showcase all the time, just to see kind of how a plant works against the masses, basically. In this case, a bunch of small things, massive amounts of small things. So we're talking about the imps, and we do this every time I showcase a plant. Torchwood's a little bit different because I can't just bring in the torchwood. I got to bring in something else with it. So, you know, I'll look at whatever. I'll just maybe bring in the regular pea shooter. I mean, I know that regular pea shooter probably by itself could handle a lot of this stuff, especially now that it's leveled up. But we're going to want to see with torchwood. Maybe we'll even use the plant food on 3 of them. But we'll bring in the torchwood. We're going to bring in, man, my cheapest pea shooter is going to be just the regular pea shooter at 25. But we're going to have more than enough money, so I kind of want to bring in the double, the repeater, even though it's not, I mean, it costs like 5 times as much. But we're just going to do that and see. I'll bring in the regular pea shooter in case I change my mind. Also, yeah, things are looking good. Let's just bring in whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's rock with this. And so what I want to do is I want to see just how effective the torchwood is in this particular situation. So if I can put down a full, you know, complement of these, which I can. Wow, that's perfect. Okay, so, you know, it just so happens it's level 18, costs 125. I only have 2 plant foods, so only 2 of the torchwoods are going to get the boost. So there we go. But we get to see how this handles just by itself. Not by itself. Torchwood with, yeah, they're just dead. They're really quick. They're dead. Torchwood amplifies everything. It's just going to be really easy to do that. So, you know, we kind of get the idea. In fact, this annihilates them quicker than most things that I've seen. But I bet you it would be almost just as quick with just the repeaters. And look at it. I call it kind of a farming stage because we kind of just get to be here and pick up the coins as they drop down. And I don't even know if gems drop anymore. I don't know if I've seen gems drop in a long time. They reward you with gems in other ways. I wish they would drop here. Yeah, we're already done. That was super quick. So Torchwood, max level, pretty powerful. But not really so much powerful. Torchwood by itself is powerful. Getting it max level doesn't really add to the power as far as I think. It's not that I realize. And so really what it was is the cost. Dropping down to 50 allowed me to populate the whole stage. So, let's now take it into Frostbite Caves. And again, I'm trying to add some variety to my episodes because I know they've been getting kind of repetitive lately, but I want to take it to Frostbite Caves, do a couple things new with Torchwood, and then the reason Frostbite Caves is because that's really where the Torchwood will shine because of its defrosting capabilities. So let's go over here. I always click review. I don't mean to ever click review. And then what I want to do, well, we'll see. I have an idea. If it works, it works. Let's go over here. It might be really long, but it may not work. Let's find out. Frostbite Caves, the one I do is level 26 because, you know, that's where you pretty much get everything coming out. So let's see what we got. All right. So, Torchwood, of course. And might as well just bring in the, yeah, I'll bring in the repeater here. It fires 2 bullets, and really that's all I want. I'm probably gonna need some sun production, sure. And then, but I can just use that in the form of gold bloom. But maybe that works out best here. Imitate and maybe some plant food so that we can ramp it up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're really gonna try this. You know, this might freeze. I don't know how far. Here, let's put that there. I don't know if that. I don't even know. That probably doesn't do anything that we think it's gonna do. So he's not gonna get frozen, not at all. But I'm gonna have to put one here. Actually, I could have moved it up. That's okay. Now see, with the Torchwood being tough, it's able to withstand that. Okay, so they're getting kind of frozen. That's okay. It's okay. We're gonna stop them in a second, probably. All right, here we go. Now he's gonna start defrosting those guys a little bit quicker than before, and he's gonna need to, of course, because now these guys are coming along the top. Goodness gracious, come on now. All right. So no, the Torchwood can't reach the back row there. I was hoping that the range would extend with the plant food, but it doesn't look like he's going to be defrosting those mushrooms over there. So all that we can really do is just kind of, you know, just boost up the Torchwoods that are here, rely on just the single repeater that he's going to be able to defrost behind it. And, you know, by the time it's all done, I think we're going to be good. This just kind of showcases his ability to defrost plants, especially with the plant food. And we're done. And, you know, that's really quick. You know, tripling the damage of the pea shooters that are already pretty powerful as is. Does a fantastic job. So there we go. Now, I can't really think of anything special. The only other thing I can think of is, you know, Lost City. You know, you could have the tiles under the Torchwoods, and that would be fine. You know, at a cost of 50, you know, it's not so bad. And they can also be used to kind of block, especially if they're elevated toughness. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what I really wanted to try out today. And I don't know, this might be a risk, but I was gonna see, I think I have Torchwood for this mode. What I wanna do is I wanna go in, this is my longest streak that I've ever had. And of course I was doing way better before. You know, even without the, where is it? 262, Pyramid of Doom. Even without the boosts on the plants, I was doing really well. But now there are boosts, and now it's easier to get through. So what we're going to do next level, we're going to pick out our preferred things. Sure, I'll accept this. And I want to do a strategy. This is going to be a little tough, but I want to do a strategy where we do use a lot of fire. The Torchwood specifically. And so I'm going to bring in the 3-peater, the Torchwood. I'm going to bring in the plant food. We're going to imitate it because we're going to want that. I'm going to bring in the Gold Bloom. I want to bring in, we don't have any mints here yet, which is incredible. Totally forgot about that. I want to bring in, how do I want to handle this? Where are the graves? Okay, we'll be fine without destroying the graves instantly, but what I could bring in general, would be like a jalapeno. That'll help get rid of some of them. And then, this is basically all the strategy I want to do. I will need sunflowers, though, so let me just bring in some good sunflower production. You know, right there maybe, or maybe another choice would be this. So let's rock. This is endless mode, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna put something down there. Well, actually, already nervous about what I'm doing. I need to move them way ahead. Torchwoods need to go like right here, at least. Now these guys may or may not be tough. I don't know. Usually they aren't that tough. They just are more like a strength in numbers type of situation. So let's see what we got. Sandstorm coming through. These guys die pretty quickly. But once we get everything set up, it's going to be a lot better. I can tell you that. So they haven't burned the Torchwoods yet. That's largely because... oh, geez. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to want to go ahead and... oh, darn. We've already... oh, boy. Okay, scary stuff. It's okay. We're going to get those plant foods back. Hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew here. Yikes. It's actually a little scarier than I thought it was going to be. Alright. They're really annoying at getting up the those things already. What am I saying? What am I saying? Getting up the graves. They're really quick at getting up the graves, to the point of being annoying. Oh, this is actually kind of tough. Holy cow. Now, bottom row is a concern. I do have lawnmowers down there, but that's why I brought in the jalapenos. Holy wow. Alright, and that actually boots it on its own, which is great. Yeah, oh man, they broke through the top. Very scary, honestly. This is, hopefully the jalapeno is ready soon. Otherwise, he's gonna burn that 3-peater. Yikes, I don't like this. Like I said, this is a bit of a risk. Just didn't realize how big of a risk it was gonna be. Okay. So, put that there. Don't steal my sun, I need that still. Alright, bottom row is scary, dude. They just keep on taking and they keep on taking everything, really. They burned it also. This is actually worse than I thought it was going to be. Maybe this is not the ideal strategy for this stage. I got to keep going on and on. I need more 3-peaters out here if I can get them. Those Torchwoods, I mean, we're tearing right through them. Oh man, I don't have any spaces. There we go. Found one. Squeeze it in. Okay, wow. What can I say? This is, like I said, this is harder than I thought it was going to be, honestly. But it's good to do it. Good to know, you know, what strengths and weaknesses you have. Holy cow. Wow. So I'm going to move it up. The good news about this is that, yeah, I mean, this gets easier the longer you go on because you have more and more plants out, but this was a little bit intense. I don't know what I would do with Gargantuars here. And look, we're doing much better now. Now that we actually have something solid to go off of. And we're gonna reclaim our plant food, most likely. Yeah, now that we actually have a solid advantage, things are much better. All right, look at that, look at that. Now they can't stop us. But it sure took a long time to get to this spot. Oh, it was automatically boosted. Was that like the 1%? Another 1% situation happened there? Alright, now that we've got it set up, I feel pretty good about this. But man, before we were really struggling. And now we just basically sit here until it ends. We can collect our coins and whatnot that fall down, but we're basically done. In fact, we could dig up the flowers in the back. Probably. Nothing else is going to change about this. These guys are just going to come out here. Everything recharges pretty fast in this game. We have full plant food. The game's starting to slow down now because they're sending out so many enemies. It's just remarkable. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Okay, well. I can't really say anything. I mean, I'm done. I'm basically done. I wish there was a super fast forward for occasions like this, because I've successfully set up a situation where they're not gonna be able to get past me, and there's an entire wave left. So it's just kind of like, well, what more can I do? I'm done. I've sent it all out. And see, I think eventually, like, I don't know, man. Maybe they should do it battles where like this many come out and it's slow. I don't know. Because holy cow. Now I don't know that necessarily Torchwood would be the lifesaver out of every situation. Obviously I think I need more sun production if I'm going to, you know, ramp it up, because I was not really ready for a lot of stuff early on. So I'm going to need to have more sun come out, you know, before I could drop out more 3-peaters. So I'm not really sure, I'm not really fully confident that this was entirely the best plan of action, but it was pretty good. If I have tile turnip, I would probably just bring in a sunflower and tile turnip. But there's so much of this that just like we're just waiting now. We're seriously just waiting for the game to do its thing. Like we won. We've won. We just have to enjoy our success over a very, very long period of time. And that's a max level Torchwood there, which the benefit of it being max level is it only costs 50, so we're able to, you know, dig it up, plant a new one, no problem. It only costs me 50 sun. So we could do about the same thing, but I mean, I don't really want to bring it up anymore. We're already doing great. And of course, this kind of runs counter to my overall strategy in the Pyramid of Doom, because there's so many of the torch zombies, I forget what they're called, but there's so many of them that you really need some sort of way to put out those fires, and that's with a cold-based plant. But the fire cancels the cold, but at the same time, does it really matter if the fire cancels the cold if you put out the torches? Maybe not, so I don't know. Surprised the game hasn't crashed, holy cow. All right. And no, they're still coming out. Wow, okay. This is the part where they just constantly trickle out. It's like you're done playing, but they're just gonna keep trickling out. Even though it said final wave, even though everything's happened, they're just gonna slowly but surely trickle out. Now the game's actually speeding up a little bit. Frames aren't as choppy, so we know that things are going well. And there's still a few stragglers. My goodness. Please, enough! Like, I literally don't know what to do at this point. Like, why? Why are there still stragglers? And that's kind of one of the things about this mode that's kind of oddly designed, because it's like, if we make it this far... Like, there were like 5 times as many zombies coming out at once before. So they know we can handle that, so why are they sending out just like a few at a time now? I mean, obviously we can handle like 1 million at a time. We can handle 3 at a time. So I don't really understand like the design of this part where they just keep sending out them like 1 at a time. It's kind of an odd decision in my view. It's kind of an underwhelming conclusion because we've already beat everybody, but now they're just sending out, hey, it's me, and they just keep on sending them 1 at a time. But really what we need to do is really amp up our sun production early on. And I need to be looking for plants that can do that. I mean, it's just ridiculous that they're still sending them out. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I get it. I get it. I could beat 700 of you at once, but you somehow think I can't beat, like, 2 of you at once? I mean, come on. And I secretly wish, they'll never do this, but I wish there was a way that you could just, like, tell it to, like, okay, you've won, you know, like a mercy rule almost. Like, have you ever played Destiny or other first-person shooters where you're doing so well on a team that they just call mercy? And like your team wins, but it makes it so that it moves on to the next battle, and people don't have to be sticking around in like a losing situation for too long and getting tired of it. It's like, okay, you've done so well that we're calling the game in your favor. I wish by now, by round 3, I had it under control, and like the AI should somehow just know that there's no way I'm gonna lose. So they're just like, okay, congrats, you won, you beat it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to see, like, another, what, 5 minutes of this? Like, there we go. Like, 5 minutes of them sending out, like, 1 or 2 at a time. I mean, you gotta know that I won. So, it's so weird. Let's do one more. Call of Power. I love it. Except, well, I'm just curious. I've never done this. Let's do it. Okay, let's just accept the Call of Power. Okay, I was happy where we were. All right, so we really got to get up sun production this time. So if we want to reuse... Oh, there's no reload? Weird. Okay, so if we really want our sun production up, we can either use gems, or we could, in theory, use tile turnips. We're going to want plant food still, so let's just ramp up that. I'm going to still request the 3 Peter, the torchwood, and then, of course, we're talking... what were we talking? Oh yeah, sun. Sure. So I'm gonna bring in the sun shrooms, I think. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the sun shrooms. We don't have any mints. I don't have any mints in this mode yet. That's fine. Okay, so what I want to do... There are no gargantuars, so we don't got to worry about imps flying down. What did I bring in last time? I could still bring in, Are there Torchwood guys? I don't even see them here. There are not any Torchwood guys. Okay, this should be fine. I'll bring in a jalapeno, I guess. Just in case we need it. Gold bloom and jalapeno, that's what we're missing. Okay. Let's rock. Let's see if we can do this. So, we're gonna see how powerful this tile turnip is. I have it at level 9, and soon we're gonna have everything that we want. We're gonna be able to tear into that. It's okay, we'll get it. We have several free ones here. We're gonna be able to really ramp up our sun production. I'm not even gonna try with torchwood yet. Already doing it, in my opinion, a good enough job. There's only 2 waves to this one, so. That's enough. Oh, I should have waited. I didn't know. It's okay. We'll do it again. Don't worry. I'm gonna do it one more time. It's a lot of sun, so we are ready to move on. Let's go. All right, beautiful. And we're not even doing it yet, where we really ramp up. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. We have more than enough sun. Yeah, I think now we have control. I think we have control of the situation now. Like, we did it kind of early. But now we only have to worry. Here, let me make sure. We're gonna get at least a couple more of those plant foods, right? There we go. We are in control. This is the point where I wish the AI was like, okay, you won. I get it, you won. We know. Here are all of your rewards, everything that you would have possibly gotten. You've won. So there we go. Thankfully, this one was only 2 waves, so indeed we did win pretty quickly. But now they're gonna send out like 1 at a time for the next 5 minutes. This is what it seems like. I don't know. But I think this is a pretty good showcase of the Torchwood at max level. And now we just wait. We just wait. We just wait because now they're thinking, oh yeah, he's not gonna expect this. He will have dug up all of his plants by now. He would have thought, I won, dig up, go home. But no, we're ready. We're gonna send 1 at a time. Oh, 5 at a time. There you go. Okay, they're like, okay, well, What about one at a time again? 5 at a time? No. So yeah, this is kind of what you have to sit through in this mode. Once you already get to a point where you have won, essentially, then they just keep on sending them for some reason. I don't know why. There we go, victory. All right. So I had a lot of fun with that. Let's just save and quit. High score, level 263. All right. Yeah, there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it might be fun. You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm at the point where for endless mode, it's like impossible for me to lose because my plants are so powerful. It just takes a long time to get through it, even though I feel like I win like halfway through. So endless mode is kind of a whole thing for me to wrap my head around. Like if I were to do a brand new endless mode, like let's just think about this for a second. Frostbite Caves. Did I ever do like endless mode on Frostbite Caves for very long? I don't remember. Let's see where I'm at. Did I ever start it? No, 1, Icebound Battleground. So here's an example. I think this is gonna go really quick if we go and do like Frostbite Caves, and I'm gonna hope for the Torchwood. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Torchwood early. Oh, so my high score is 44. So I start off. It doesn't start me off the Torchwood. So I just gotta, Pepper Pult. I'll take the Pepper Pult. And so all of my things are so high level that these guys aren't gonna be an issue for me, are they? I don't think so. So let's just go, right? I mean, for real. Let's just see where we end up with this. All right. And so this guy's gonna like basically hit him in 2 hits. They're dead. Do these have splash damage? Now, one thing I will say is that they're incredibly slow. The Pepper Pult is one of the slowest plants to recharge. I don't know why it takes so long to recharge. Maybe because he's good. So yeah, look at this. This is basically all I need. And then so we're already fast forwarding. It's just, yeah, we're gonna get this just fine. Might as well put another one down because we don't have anything else to do. My plants are so powerful that I think these endless modes are no longer going to be that entertaining because I'm just going to plow right through them. But I thought I would just check it out just to see. Are we done? So yeah, we did that. That's fine. And we defeated basic Frostbite Cave zombies. That's good. We'll check out our reward after that. So the next level, they gave me the new. Yeah, sure. Let's bring that one in. The new Blastberry Vine. That's pretty cool, right? So we're gonna bring in all of them. And there's no reload button on this mode either. So this is kind of cool because we're gonna keep them defrosted and we're gonna put the Blastberry Vine on top of the flowers. So it's pretty generous of them to give me this already. All right. Now my Blastberry Vine's level 4 because they keep selling packets at the store. He's gonna move down there. Boom. Boom. Aw, he missed. That's okay. These are such short rounds that, I mean, it's just like, but everything's so powerful that these beginning rounds are just no big deal, in my view. Like, look at this. He's already losing his ice-topped head. He's gone. And now we have 5 of the, yeah. So I don't even know. I mean, I was just hoping we would get Torch, but I was hoping that we could get Torchwood in this mode. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't even know. Double sunflower? I mean, I'll get more sun, I guess. Okay, well, we have Gargantuar, so let's see how that's handled. Let's rock. So as soon as one of them gets here, I'm just gonna go all out. Like boom, give me the good stuff. There we go. Now we can party. Now we can just go all out, and hopefully we can just have some real fun with it. This is really no big deal. All right, look how simple this is now. We're pretty much set up. We can collect some gold and silver coins as we go on. No Torchwood. This doesn't really fit into a Torchwood episode, but I thought I would just do it. I mean, it kind of answers my question I had. Like, is this going to be a challenge at all? I don't think the answer is yes. I think the answer is no. This is not really a challenge anymore. We got all of our plant food. Everything's great. This guy's pushing him out, but we wrecking him instantly. Did we even have Gargantuars? Did we see one yet? Or did I just finish him off so early that There we go. Here we go. Alright, interestingly, Gargantuar is still pretty powerful here, but we got him. We had to use 2 of our plant foods to get him that early, but okay. Anyway, you know, I've been playing a long time. I thank you guys for watching. Should I just, yeah, no, let's just save and quit. Save and quit, we're fine. Thank you for watching. Come back next time for more Plants vs. Zombies 2. Of course, don't forget the strategy that I was sent. Thanks, Yang, for that. And we got a quest complete. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, Frostbite Cave Zombies. So we get to open a small pinata. I got like a Stunyon, a little bit of Stunyon right there. So yeah, we did a good job. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'm Zach Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help the channel grow, all you gotta do is click the like button below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now join on YouTube and become an official member of Zach Scott Games. And if you want cool shirts like this, visit zachscott.shop. Come back next time for more.